You may just be curious as to how all of this works, or you may be in escrow and are aware of the conditions of the home and are wanting to know how to proceed. This quick video will go over the strategies that I have personally seen work really well in getting the sellers to contribute towards needed repairs. I'm Kyndra Price, a realtor here in San Diego and Riverside County, and I'm happy to help educate you and guide you through the home buying and home selling process. Now, it's important to keep in mind that homes in California are sold as is, meaning other than being in compliance with smoke detector and carbon monoxide detector requirements and having the water heater double strapped, sellers are not obligated to make any repairs. Of course, a smart seller is going to want to at least consider what the buyer is requesting to see if they can come to an agreement in order to have the home close. There are 3 strategies that I want to share when it comes to requesting repairs. The first one is focusing on health and safety items. Asking for a seller to paint a wall because you don't like the color probably won't go too far. But if the heater is leaking out CO2, then that is a totally different story. Next would be considering what is easiest for the seller. Sometimes sellers don't want to have to deal with contractors coming to their house in the middle of escrow to make any necessary repairs. In these situations, sometimes asking for a credit in lieu of a repair can go a long way and increase the seller's chance of saying yes. Finally, provide the seller with a quote or report from a licensed contractor documenting the support for the needed repair. Documentation is key in these situations as the buyers gain some leverage by providing these reports or quotes. The seller is required to share anything that they know about the condition of the home with any future buyer. So in theory, if there is a leak and you have provided the seller with a documented report from a licensed contractor, and you end up not buying the house because the seller refuses to fix the leak, then the sellers are now obligated to tell any future buyer about the leak. Now you may be wondering how these repairs are handled. There are 4 main ways that the repairs are addressed. The first way is the seller can pick the licensed company to have the repairs completed prior to the close of escrow. The second way would be for the buyers to get to pick the licensed company to have the repairs completed prior to the close of escrow. A third option would be for the sellers to give the buyers a credit in lieu of repairs. This in turn can go towards the buyer's closing costs and ultimately keeps more money in the buyer's pocket. After escrow closes, the buyer can then have the repairs addressed by whatever company they would like and on whatever timeline they prefer. The fourth option would be a combination of these different options, meaning the seller might have some of the repairs done prior to the close of escrow and offer a credit for the remaining items. If a seller and a buyer cannot come to an agreement on the requested repairs, the buyer then has the ability to cancel escrow and get their earnest money deposit back. They would then continue on with their house search and the sellers would go back on the market to find another buyer. There is always unknowns about a home you are trying to buy. Having a great home inspection and a strategy for presenting a request for repairs to the seller are 2 key aspects to a successful home purchase. If you have more questions about how repairs work and what to expect, please feel free to reach out. I'd be happy to help.
I'm so glad that you took the time to watch this video all the way through. I hope that what was shared was helpful. Check out the description below for my contact information and a link to resources that can help make your move even easier. If you or someone you know is looking to move to San Diego or Riverside County, or you may already live here but is looking to purchase or sell a home, I would love to have the opportunity to serve you, guide you, and educate you about the buying and selling of real estate. It is honestly never too early to get started and be prepared. Subscribe to this channel for weekly real estate videos, tips and tricks to help you have a successful transaction and updates on what is happening in the real estate market. Check out the videos that are about to pop up on your screen for more information, and please feel free to reach out to me with any real estate needs.